Hello everyone, and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth. For those of you seasoned in life, especially those over 40, it's time to consider that, as the great Buddha once said, never search for your happiness in others, it will only leave you feeling alone. Instead, search for it within yourself, and you will find happiness even when you are alone. Have you ever wondered how to maintain happiness, no matter what challenges life throws your way? Imagine being able to maintain your joy and inner peace regardless of external circumstances. Today, we'll be exploring that very concept. In this video, we will unveil 7 powerful Buddhist lessons that will help you find joy and peace in every situation, from mastering your mindset to embracing life's impermanence. These timeless teachings will transform your outlook on life and help you to cultivate a sense of well-being that is not dependent on outside forces. And if you enjoy content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel for more valuable insights on personal growth and financial well-being. One of the first steps in cultivating lasting happiness is to reframe your thinking. As Buddha once said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This profound statement emphasizes that our thoughts have the power to shape our reality. In Buddhism, how we perceive situations greatly affects our overall happiness. If we consistently view challenges as insurmountable obstacles, they can lead to stress, anxiety, and frustration. However, if we reframe our thinking and see these challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, we can fundamentally transform our experience. This shift in perspective helps us focus on the positive aspects of any situation, no matter how difficult it may seem initially. By consciously training your mind to find the silver lining and the potential for personal development in every circumstance, you'll find yourself feeling happier and more resilient. It's about consciously changing your mindset from asking, "Why is this happening to me?" to pondering, "What can I learn from this, and how can I grow as a person?" By actively choosing to reframe your thinking, you can start cultivating a more positive and fulfilling life. Another cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy is the acceptance of life's reality. As Buddha wisely noted, acceptance is the heart of spiritual practice. This means understanding and embracing the reality of our lives as they are, without resistance or denial. In our daily lives, we often encounter situations that are beyond our control, which can lead to feelings of frustration and unhappiness. By practicing acceptance, we learn to let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives and to stop fighting against what we cannot change. Acceptance doesn't mean complacency or giving up on your goals and dreams. Instead, it means acknowledging the present moment fully and finding peace within it, regardless of the circumstances. This approach allows us to respond to life's challenges with a calm and clear mind, rather than reacting emotionally or impulsively. Ultimately, the practice of acceptance leads to greater inner peace and happiness, as we learn to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life with equanimity and grace. And if you're finding this video insightful, remember to like and subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth. Now, let's talk about the importance of inner happiness over external pleasures. True happiness comes from within, not from external possessions or achievements. As Buddha taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This means that relying on external things like wealth, status, or material goods for happiness is often fleeting and ultimately unsatisfactory. In Buddhism, cultivating inner peace and joy is essential for lasting well-being. This involves developing a deep sense of contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection help us connect with our inner selves and discover the true source of happiness. By nurturing our inner peace, we create a stable foundation of joy that remains constant regardless of the external changes and challenges we face. Instead of chasing after material possessions or external validation, we can focus on cultivating qualities like compassion, gratitude, and contentment within ourselves. These inner resources will provide us with a sense of fulfillment and happiness that is far more lasting and meaningful than anything we can acquire from the outside world. Moving on, it's time to focus on solutions, not problems. Instead of dwelling on problems, Buddhism encourages us to focus on finding solutions. Buddha's wisdom, do not dwell in the past, "Do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment," teaches us the importance of a proactive mindset when faced with difficulties. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of worry and negativity, which only amplifies our stress and hinders our ability to act effectively. By shifting our focus from the problem itself to possible solutions, we engage our minds in a more productive and positive way. Focusing on solutions involves breaking down the issue into manageable parts and considering actionable steps to address it. This might mean brainstorming, seeking advice, or simply taking a step back to view the situation from a different perspective. For example, if you're facing a conflict at work, instead of obsessing over the negative emotions and stress it causes, think about constructive ways to resolve it, such as open communication or seeking mediation. This mindset shift encourages a more positive and empowered approach to life. By concentrating on what can be done rather than what is wrong, we cultivate a sense of control and optimism. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending they don't exist, but rather choosing to respond to them in a way that fosters growth and positive outcomes. If you're connecting with this message, please subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth. This practice also aligns with the principle of mindfulness, which is about being fully present and engaged in the moment. When we focus on solutions, we are actively participating in the present, using our energy and creativity to improve our circumstances. This not only helps in resolving the immediate issue but also strengthens our problem-solving skills for future challenges. By focusing on solutions rather than problems, we transform our mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. This proactive approach not only helps in effectively addressing challenges but also fosters a positive, resilient attitude that contributes to long-term happiness and well-being. Now, let's consider that life is full of ups and downs, and maintaining a stable mindset helps us navigate these changes with grace and composure. Buddha's teaching, "Chaos is inherent in all compounded things, strive on with diligence," reminds us that change and instability are natural parts of life. By developing a stable mindset, we can remain centered and calm regardless of the external circumstances we face. A stable mindset is cultivated through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-discipline. These practices help us build inner strength and resilience, allowing us to stay balanced during life's highs and lows. For example, when we meditate regularly, we train our minds to focus and remain calm, even in stressful situations. This mental discipline helps us respond to challenges with clarity and patience, rather than reacting impulsively or emotionally. Maintaining a stable mindset involves accepting that change is inevitable. By embracing the transient nature of life, we reduce our attachment to specific outcomes and expectations. This acceptance allows us to flow with life's natural rhythm, adapting to changes without losing our sense of inner peace. A stable mindset is rooted in self-awareness and emotional intelligence. By regularly reflecting on our thoughts and feelings, we become more attuned to our internal states and better equipped to manage them. This self-awareness helps us recognize when we are being swayed by external events and enables us to regain our balance quickly. Another key aspect of maintaining a stable mindset is developing a positive outlook. Focusing on the good in every situation, no matter how small, helps us stay optimistic and resilient. By training our minds to see the silver lining, we can maintain our happiness and peace even during challenging times. Building strong social connections can also support our emotional stability. Surrounding ourselves with supportive friends and family provides a safety net during tough times, reminding us that we are not alone. This community support can be a crucial factor in maintaining a stable and positive mindset. Maintaining a stable mindset in the ups and downs of life is about building inner strength, embracing change, practicing self-awareness, and cultivating a positive outlook. This approach allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, ensuring that our happiness and peace remain undisturbed by external circumstances. And if this information is helping you, please like and subscribe. Finally, let's work to build resilience in your mind. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and to keep moving forward despite challenges and setbacks. In Buddhism, resilience is seen as a vital quality for achieving lasting happiness and inner peace. As Buddha said, endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. This means that by cultivating mental resilience, we can navigate life's hardships with strength and grace. Building resilience starts with developing a strong foundation of mental health through practices like meditation and mindfulness. These practices train our minds to remain calm and focused even in the face of stress and turmoil. Meditation, for example, helps us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. By regularly engaging in mindfulness exercises, we learn to stay present and centered, which enhances our ability to handle adversity. Another crucial aspect of resilience is adopting a growth mindset. This involves viewing challenges not as insurmountable obstacles but as opportunities for personal growth and learning. When we encounter difficulties, instead of feeling defeated, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? This shift in perspective transforms setbacks into valuable lessons, making us stronger and more adaptable over time. Resilience is built through the cultivation of self-compassion. When we treat ourselves with kindness and understanding during tough times, we foster a supportive inner environment that encourages healing and recovery. Self-compassion involves recognizing our own suffering, being kind to ourselves in moments of difficulty, and understanding that we are not alone in our struggles. This practice helps us to bounce back more quickly from setbacks, as we are more likely to engage in positive self-care and problem-solving behaviors. Physical well-being also plays a significant role in mental resilience. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient rest contribute to a healthy body, which in turn supports a resilient mind. Physical activities such as yoga or Tai Chi can also be particularly beneficial, as they combine physical movement with mindfulness, helping to reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Social connections are another important factor in building resilience. Surrounding ourselves with a supportive network of friends, family, and community members provides a buffer against stress. These relationships offer emotional support, practical help, and a sense of belonging, all of which are crucial during difficult times. Engaging in compassionate and meaningful interactions with others strengthens our social bonds and enhances our ability to cope with adversity. Resilience is enhanced by developing a sense of purpose and meaning in life. Having clear goals and a sense of direction helps us to stay motivated and focused even when faced with challenges. This sense of purpose can be derived from various sources, such as personal values, passions, and commitments to others. When we are driven by a deeper sense of meaning, we are more likely to persevere through hardships and stay committed to our long-term objectives. Practicing gratitude is another powerful way to build emotional resilience. When we regularly take time to reflect on the positive aspects of our lives, we train our minds to focus on abundance rather than lack. This shift in focus helps protect us from stress and boosts our overall sense of well-being. A simple yet effective way to build this habit is by keeping a gratitude journal, writing down a few things each day that you're thankful for. Over time, this practice helps reshape your mindset and brings more positivity into your daily experience. Building mental resilience also includes developing discipline through meditation and mindfulness, adopting a growth mindset, practicing self-kindness, taking care of your body, building meaningful relationships, discovering purpose, and importantly, cultivating gratitude. By weaving these habits into your everyday life, you strengthen your inner foundation, making it easier to stay grounded and joyful even when life presents difficulties. Thank you for joining us on Wisdom and Wealth. By embracing these 7 timeless lessons from Buddhism, we can cultivate steady joy, inner peace, and a life of deeper meaning. Remember, happiness is not a final destination, it's a journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more mindful and inspiring content. Stay peaceful, stay mindful, and always remember, true happiness begins from within.